Okay, this is our room 302. It's a beachfront. Um, this is what you expect if it is your birthday. It's made out of flowers and leaves. They write happy birthday, and it looks very nice. The room is very beautiful, up to very high standards. They provide 4 water bottles per day, and just looking at the storage areas, a place to store your bags. It's all very nice and clean, no insects. And this is the washroom. Now this is our room from the outside. As you can see, it's facing straight to the beach. And this is the beach. Quite a long sandy area. And if I look on this side, there's a lot of seats for the guests to enjoy the view. Now going on to the beach, you can see how wide the beach is. And the water's very salty, and it's not crystal clear water or anything. Um, it's pretty average for swimming. I only went in the water once because it was so rough. It just looks very rough. This is the resort, and that's our room. It's best to always book the waterfront. It'll cost you a little bit extra, but it's definitely worth it, especially when you're sitting outside during the day. And look at the amount of chairs available on the beach. There's a lot of chairs. Now, it's very important where to stay in the resort. Now, I'll point you the best site to stay. This is the best site to stay. Look at those room numbers, the block numbers. That is the worst site to stay. You do not want to stay that side. Look at block number 3, 5, 7, 9. You request that you stay in those blocks 4, 6, 8. This is the better side of the resort. The lake rooms, they're a waste of time. And all the other rooms on this side, the beach is no good. I'll show you later what the beach is like. It's very bad. Now this is the bad side of the resort. Look at this. You don't want to be looking out of your room to see this. No way, no. So you don't want these sides of the resort. And look at this. Why you want to be facing this side? Okay, now I'm just quickly take you through the morning breakfast. There's a lot of options there. We're starting with the Indian area. It caters for Indian. Then there's an Asian area for Chinese and Hong Kong and Singaporeans. It caters for them as well. And then there's a Western area with all the omelets and eggs and toast. So I'll just quickly show you what you can expect. They got chicken curry as well for breakfast. This was my favorite, deep fried chicken. As soon as they refill it, after a few minutes, it's gone. It was that popular. Everyone was digging into it. This is the salt and peanut butter area. Got your toppings here. I had no complaints with the breakfast. There was a huge selection for breakfast. And now you got your bread area. I'm just trying to avoid people. And now we're coming to the Asian area, the Chinese and the Japanese and the Tokyo area. This one section I never went to. Not my thing for breakfast. You had spring roll for breakfast. So this area was quite popular with the Asians. Langkawi people from all around the world go there because such a central location. So this is now catering for a bit of Western. Okay, got the boiled egg, half boiled egg. Okay, this is for the Asians. And on this side, you got your baked beans, and you got a chef cooking as well. Got your sausages. Oh, roast potato. And you had a chef making you omelets. So this is a pretty big size. Okay, this is the fruit area. You got your watermelon, papaya, pineapples. So this is outside, and you got a chef cutting there more or less full time. Now this is the pool area. I'm just taking around the pool, and it's kept quite clean, which is very good. I'm not sure who came up with this spa, but this needs to be bulldozed. It is too shallow, and you can't even sit in there. You've got to lie down, and no one uses it that much because it's just so uncomfortable. I'm not sure who designed this spa, but you would struggle to use the spa. There's a big kids area. You got your kids slide, and you got that bucket filling water on the top, and you got animals and water. It's a good entertainment area for kids. So if you got kids, I would recommend this resort. And everything is kept quite neat and tidy and clean. And there's a lot of sitting area. Now this is the lake rooms. Do not book these rooms. If they ask for extra money, this is not the place you want to be staying in. The water is dirty, and I don't want to be looking at green water. It's not even a clean lake. So these rooms you would avoid. There is no reason to be in those rooms. Now this resort has got two pools. So I'll later take you to the other pool. So once again, this is the lake view rooms that you don't want to be in. And it's on the wrong side of the resort. So if you have to go to the local town, it's right on the other side. It takes you another 15 minutes more walk. So you do not want to be on this side because the distance to the town becomes longer. So if you want to go for dining to the local town, from the other side takes you 5 minutes, from here it'll take you 15 minutes. Now this is the other pool. So I'm just taking you there now. Cascade pool bar. And it's kept nice and tidy. And it's a good pool, but I felt quite feels really indoor instead of near the beach. From the other pool, the main pool is closer to the beach, so it gives you a different feeling. So it's always best to book a resort with close to the main pool, not the secondary pools. And it's very important when you're booking to know where you're getting your room, which side of the resort. So here we have another slide for the kids. And now finally I'll just take you through the menu so you can at least have an idea of what the prices are like at the resort. And what the menu changes based on season. So when we were there on our last day, the menu changed. It's more or less the same thing, but they give you a cut down version. In peak season you get the expanded menu. Off peak you get the compressed menu, so that the resort can avoid on wastage. So I think that is the end of what I wanted to share with you guys. If you like what you heard, you can subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of dining options outside the resort, walking distance. So there's always a lot of choices. I mean, we dine in this restaurant 2 times, and the rest of the time we were dining out just for the variety.